Hi, this is Freya Nemeth from Otherworldly, and today I'm taking a look, together with the help of my partner Ran. I finally managed to lure him into a video as well. We're taking a look at the Swinger Sauna from Dutchie. But don't get too excited. This will be a entirely PG video, at least. Not sure I dare put anything more than that onto YouTube, though the post will have some photos showing off the other capabilities of the sauna. Not necessarily the swinging part though, because there's just two of us, and my alt is, well, the only thing my alt has that is in mesh is a horse body, and I was not about to invite my alt looking like that. So you will just have to be satisfied with two people in the sauna. And I've set the sauna up in a nice wintry location so that we can just run out of the sauna and jump straight into the freezing water afterwards, as proper Nordic people would do. Now, of course, I should not claim to be a authority on saunas, even if we have them in Sweden, but the Finns will be very upset if I try to claim their national pastime as our own in Sweden. We've only adopted it from Finland. So I'm going to give you a look at a few of the single and couple poses that are available in this lovely little sauna, which has, by the way, a very realistic wood look and finish to it. I love the way it looks, and it's also got some, as you'll see, some great sound effects with some of the props, and they're all auto-attaching, and they use bento poses and all sorts of little goodies to make it more immersive and fun. So we'll get in a little closer here and see what the sauna looks like. As you can see, we have our little heater here and some water for splashing on it to get it even more nice and hot. And as you will see once I start demoing some of the poses, there are some of the other essential sauna rituals are also included with the poses. So I'm going to give you a nice look at the inside here, and I am wearing the Alaska Metro Solace skin again with the Simone head from the Luca, and I've actually managed to lure Ran into a mesh head as well this time around. He's gotten the Andrea head from Lilutka, so we will see how he likes that one and if I can get him to occasionally stay in it. Oops, and there we go. I managed to actually touch it, and we're gonna play around with some of the poses. I'm gonna switch to the steaming pose, which then has this ladle attaching, and as you can hear, you have this noise from you're taking some water out of the bucket and pouring more onto the hot coals, or I'm not strictly sure what it's supposed to be. It's been a while since I was in a sauna for real, so I don't quite remember how it works. And then I'm going to poke Ran and get him to use one of the birch poses, I think. So you can see how that one looks at the same time. So I'll go outside again to give you a better overview. So as you see, it automatically attaches some birch, which you are supposed to use to beat yourself with while you're in the sauna, or alternatively you can beat somebody else. I think there may be a pose for that too. That may be under the couples section actually. Should probably have to keep the sauna menu open so that I can keep switching poses. Would have been smart, wouldn't it? To do like that, a little cheat for some reason. I'll stay outside like this for the video. Let's give you an overview. So what we have, that would be the branch one. Well, of course, if it gets too warm here, you can grab a nice bottle of water. Just dissolve for a little bit. As usual, I am sinking into things, but that is nicely and quickly and easily adjusted with the menu, so you can get yourself positioned just the way you like. So there you have a very nicely done bottle of water with a cap and everything. You can get replace some of that moisture that you're losing, sweating in the sauna. What else can we do in here? Oh, you see that there's a selection of couple poses and about the same choices for the other participants. I mean, there's up to 4 spaces in here, so you'll all have different versions of these poses placed in slightly different positions around the sauna. Now let's have a look at the pair options, and we will start with just together. And we have a, ooh, look here, yeah, we have a whipping option. This is, I am guessing, with the birch. So yes, indeed. When I choose to do the whipping, I get to use 2 pieces of birch to beat up my partner, or give a nice little birch massage. Or if you prefer, you can get a foot rub. Although apparently when I pick foot rub, it is me getting a foot rub. As you can see, it expects my legs to be somewhat longer, I think, because those are not quite my feet that are being massaged there, but good enough. That looks nice and comfortable. What else do we have? And then we can just have a nice little settle down together, being cozy in the sauna, which tends to be very sweaty, by the way, so I don't know that I necessarily recommend any too vigorous activities in sauna, but you know, if you like it the sweaty way. Oh, and now I did that again. It's okay, I'll just touch it again because I'm stupid. And then we can have a massage to show off that. Let's have a nice shoulder massage. That is me getting a massage, okay? I wonder what happens if instead I have Ran pick the option for a massage. And it's under the pair menu. There we go. Now, I think most of the massages seem to be a little in favor of giving a massage to the girl, actually, regardless who picks the menu, actually. Of course, you can use the swap options for some of them, I think. But that's the only thing we might be swapping in here. So, as you can see, you can have quite a bit of fun time in the sauna, and I just keep clicking away that menu. But let's see here. We have 2 foreplay menus, just to give you a sense of what's on them. More foreplay. And we have sex. And we have more sex. The oil seems possibly safe, but I'll just leave it for now. And then, of course, we have various combinations here. So we can have the girl-girl-boy combination, or we can have the girl-boy-boy combination, or we can have 2 pairs. They've also got submenus. So you have quite a few variables to cover here. And with the 2 pairs, you've got your foreplay, more foreplay, sex, and more sex as well. And finally, you can play sequences. So you have solo sequences, you have cuddles, and you have various pair sequences. So let's try the cuddle sequence, in fact. And as you can see, then you get a nice controller here. Right now it's playing, you can pause it, you can go back, and you can go forward. And that should play through a couple of the animations. Obviously, you might then want to go in and do some little adjusting. I think that if you adjust yourself for one pose, it should probably stick with the other ones as well, but I haven't tested that yet. And as you can see, the poses are, you know, down to the hands and everything. So it's taking advantage of all those capabilities. It also has head animations, but in most case, or face animations, sorry, but in most case, those still don't work with mesh heads, because the way that most mesh head creators do animations is different from how it's generally implemented in props and such. There's some difference on how they use the animation systems that I haven't quite understood. I think I'm gonna get a little closer look again. Maybe show it from this side. It's the only problem here when you have to cam in through. It is a fairly small space because it's nicely and very realistically sized, but it does mean that you end up looking at walls like this occasionally when you're camming. But here we go. And I like that it really gives a nice light inside here, and the wood and everything looks super. So here we have a nice little chat going through this cuddle sequence, thinking about how nice it is to hang out in a sauna, in this case in our underwear, because I didn't find any towels that I really liked. So I think there's a market for maybe some improved mesh towels. But I hope that you like what you've seen of the Dutchie sauna so far, and there is both an adult and a PG version, so if you just want these regular sauna poses and you don't feel like inviting friends over for a party of that kind, then you might as well get the PG version. On the other hand, I never buy just the PG version of furniture, because you never know when you want to screw on it. Basically, it's SL. Like, it might be a carpet, it might be a bookcase. Eventually somebody's going to want to have sex on it, so you might as well just get the adult version and be done with it. And as I said, the post that goes with it will have the some examples of the not safe for work options from the sauna, but you'll have to wait until it's all up to see that. Until the next time.